Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Roy the Lead Hound, back with another episode of the Minish cap, sinking swiftly into the mud here. Now we have our trusty Pegasus boots, and with our newly learned sword technique as well, we will be able to cross this, if I would use the boots properly, we'll be able to cross this area much easier as we can move quickly over the mud and avoid sinking into a horrible, I don't even know, drowning in mud, World War I sort of fate, which sounds absolutely awful. There are these, well, they're not snakes actually, these are called ropes if I remember right. I don't really understand that. Probably some quirk of translating from Japanese where the word for snake and the word for rope are the same thing or something. I have no idea. But either way, that's just the way it is. That's the way things are going to be. And getting kinstone pieces as well. So, yes, so the Castor Wilds is a pretty interesting area. We're going to need to use some special kinstone pieces near the end to get past the certain things. I mean, we'll get to that a bit later. But either way, I remember liking this area quite a bit. Also, I was curious because when I was getting ready to record, I was like, okay, I guess I'll, obviously I'm going to the Castor Wilds area, you know, I'll be prepared for that. A lot of kinstone pieces, really like that. So I guess, you know, get better be prepared for that and stuff. And then I realized, wait a minute. Okay, well, Eslo interrupted me, so let's do this. Now, that is one nasty-looking statue. That eye has such an evil glower to it. Yes, well, we can't do anything with it right now. We need another item, and I think we all know in Legend of Zelda what we need for eyes. There's one item, and one item only, that goes with eyes, and we shall be acquiring that very, very soon in the Castor Wilds, in the north, I believe. But either way, I was essentially thinking, what the heck, what is castor? Like, what are they talking about? Aside from castor oil, which is the only way I've heard that used before. But that wasn't the first result when I searched it on the search engine. The first site result I saw was apparently constellation. So I've got no idea if that's what they intended to name this zone after, or why they chose the name Castor. But either way, that's what I found, and I don't know. Either way, it's just a pretty cool name. Castor Wilds, Castor, I don't know. I like it. Right now, we are a little limited in terms of where we can go, because it's essentially just trying to get us to go to the one area where we can get the special item that'll allow us to do everything else in here. Well, one of the special items. And there's a dungeon item, and then there's this sort of wild item. Okay. I don't believe he sells it. I think we get it in a chest, if I remember right. I want to say arrows, but you don't have a bow. Come back later. Okay, well, that's the item we're looking for. Thanks for spoiling that, Mr. Deku. I wanted it to be a big surprise. Okay, there's the chest. So that's where we need to get to. I wanted it to be a surprise, but apparently this Deku that wants to fuse kinstone pieces with me is just going to ruin that and just say, hey, you're going to get a bow soon. It's like, yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks, buddy. And I believe that is the Minish Woods, correct? Let us see. It is the Minish Woods, right near the entrance. Okay, that is something for another day. Now, how exactly are we going to get around here? We could charge through there, but I don't think that's the way we need to go. But that area is blocked off. Alright, let's try this way. And I don't have the boots on. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's not good. Luckily, you can turn around in the swamp, so it's okay if you end up in a not-so-great area like this. Then we can just turn around. There's a Minish portal here. So then, how do we get across as a Minish? I don't quite remember. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess this is the next stop, so here we go. Shrinking down to Minish size once more. And then there's a little Minish area here. Once again, equip the just the gust jar. That's all we need, just the gust jar. And I believe there are actually no enemies here. I believe. I might eat my words, but I think that we can just guide our way across nice and easy. Yeah, okay, it doesn't look like it. And I'm facing the wrong direction. Okay, come on. And yes, indeed. Here we go. Okay. And what is here? Ah! Oh, okay, jeez. A dungeon, apparently. Bombs. This looks like a situation for bombs. Many, many bombs. This will help us. Arrgh. There. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, no, use the roll technique. The roll technique! Yes! Well, that didn't quite go as planned. Ah! Okay. I tried to place a bomb there, but the last one didn't go. Oh! Is this where we get the bow? Is the bow Minish-sized? I don't remember this. Wow! Okay, apparently it's a Minish bow. Interesting. Ah. That is rather cool. I thought we got the bow as normal-sized Link, but apparently not so. Huh. Very, very interesting indeed. Either way, yes, this is the bow item. I'll go in here just so I can show. You can sort of hold it and then move around, and you'll stay facing that direction, which allows you to sort of strafe between enemies that are far away and things like that. Very cool, and I like it better than a lot of 2D Zeldas, which just have their bow, essentially you press the A button and it's just like you launch an arrow, essentially. And it's like, no, that's not... drowning. Okay, good. It put me back on the lily pad. That's not how a bow works. A bow, the whole point of it is you aim it carefully and you can shoot stuff. Yeah. So I'm glad that you can do that with this bow. Also, I think it's slightly easier to use than bows in the 3D Zeldas, but I mean, that's pretty typical. Items in the 3D Zeldas are generally much more difficult to use. So how do we get our little Minish selves across here? I don't want to drown. Okay. I don't remember, but there's definitely a Minish hole here. Alright, well, either way, that's a problem for a little bit later. And there's another one there as well. Oh, but there's a tunnel there. So that one makes a little bit more sense. So if we were to charge that way, that dark blue stuff is water. And we would surely drown, as we do not have the capability to swim yet. And now with the bow, we can properly do what you would expect. So here we go. We have some IFOs or whatever. I don't know what you call those statue guys. I think you can kill them with bombs if I remember right. But I am not entirely sure. I probably should have tried. In fact, you know what? He's still hopping around. He's not going into a dormant state. So let's give it a shot. Alright, bomb. What shall you do? Nothing! Okay, maybe you actually shoot them with more arrows. But either way, irrelevant. Let's head on down here. This will allow us to get past the water. Now we cannot simply charge past. There we go, nice and easy. And here we should see the thing that is preventing us from getting easily to the area we need to be. 5 arrows. Store them in your quiver. Alrighty, sounds good to me. Alright, is this a... What is... Oh! Okay, I remember this. Okay, so this is a grave, and if we enter the grave, we will get a piece of heart. Or at least there's a piece of heart. Hey, we completed a new heart container. That's always fun. But here we actually have a ghost swordsman. Very interesting. Though my body may perish, I am still the true master swordsman of Hyrule. Swiftblade the First, spirit of the swordsman. If you train with me, I will teach you skills that are out of this world. It seems you are not yet ready to train with me. Come back when you have all 7 Tiger Scrolls. So this is probably the true, or at least the original, Swordsmaster, and he knows a very, very cool technique that is actually really fun to use, and is actually very useful in one particular room I can think of in the final dungeon. So we will come back to that later, though. We must gain all 7 Tiger Scrolls, and right now we only have 4, yes. Okay, so we need more, and then he will be able to teach us the final and awesome sword technique. Okay, this is where we need to go. Boots, once again. Why did I quit my bow there? What was I thinking? Okay. Here, and... Huh. That is so weird. I don't think I can walk on there as Minish. But either way, so we need to get through here, but there's this giant rock. How could we possibly get through here? Well, there's these statues. Could they do anything? What? They want to fuse kinstone pieces? That's Ah, interesting. They want to fuse gold kinstone pieces, which we have none of right now. So gold kinstone pieces, there are a few areas in the game where you can get them. They are essentially always for advancing the story. Yeah, they're always for advancing the story. And you often fuse them with inanimate objects as well. So there you go. Holder of the sacred powers, we grant you the power of wind. Once again. Hey, that stone marker crumbled, and there's another of those symbols. You know, no matter how many times I see that, it still rattles me. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's see if we can actually fight this dude. Or something. Okay, yes. So the bow does actually do damage to him. And I don't think these guys respawn if you take them out. Okay. That's good. And yes, you can, in fact, cancel your bow. I forgot to point that out. But you can draw, and if you don't see anything you want to shoot, you can just cancel. Which is good because you are unable to recover arrows if you miss. So yeah, it just disappears. You can't get it back. And it's not a problem. Right now, at least, it's not a problem because we have plenty of arrows. And I believe that Deku Scrub wanted to sell us a bigger quiver, didn't he? So we should probably head back to him, though I doubt we will actually have the requisite rupees to do that. But first we can go down here. So what we need are these caves where we will encounter Dark Knights? No, okay, never mind. I guess, well, maybe one of them has a Dark Nut in it, but this one so far is just, yeah, okay, so there we go. There's a gold kinstone piece. Let's go ahead and bring that to our happy little statue friend. And it is, yes, you can guide your charge as well, which is also, I think you can do that in other Zelda games with the Pegasus boots. Okay, not this one, but I don't quite remember. Okay, this is it, yes. And then there's the first one. Maybe something good will happen. Well, it better. Otherwise, we will not be able to move further. So now he's a smiley statue, and he will slightly damage the rocks for us. So we need all three of them smiling in order to get through. So let us work on achieving those ends. But first, I suppose we'll head back to the business scrub as he... Oh, wait, hang on. Will I not be able to? Because I didn't actually... Okay, never mind. I can't because... Yeah, I didn't actually charge over that area that was water. So we'll need to find an alternate route. Possibly through becoming Minish size, possibly just through hitting P-hats while we charge aimlessly. Who knows? Who knows what the answer could be? Okay, so up here we are. Was this open before? Why didn't I go in here? What? Did I just not see this? Is this a new area? I am very confused. Alright, well, let's see what's down here. Okay, it looks like I stumbled into a whole mini dungeon type place. So let's see what's at the end of this place, and I have a feeling it's gonna be another kinstone piece. Uh-oh, this is definitely a trap. Yep. Okay, there's the Dark Nut. So our guardian is protecting the treasure. Take care while fighting it. Alright, yes, thanks, Eslo. I will take care. So we can parry his blows, but he can also shield if we go at the wrong time. You're supposed to strike after he swings his sword like that. Let's try the bow. Let's see, is the bow? No, of course not, of course. Bow is ineffective against armored unit. Oh, man. Okay, we can use our shield too. So that when he swings, we'll be right there. There we go. Fantastic. And there we go. The second kinstone is ours. And I am very confused as to where we actually are. Because, I thought I would have gone into an area that looks like an interesting cave. And I just missed some items there. No, I'm pretty sure this is where we started, right? Down here? Oh well. Either way, it's irrelevant. We're here now. And that was a place... I think that was actually closed off. I don't know. Whatever. I might just be going insane too. That is a distinct possibility. But we are able to go down here and shoot in the eye Mr. Statue Guy. Okay, well... Come on. Come on. I wonder if the other guy is still alive. Okay, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, that was close. Oh man. And verily we shall find the chest in the cave on the other side here. Alright, so what is this? Final kinstone piece. Fantastic. And after that, now we are able to go exactly where we need to go, with no more stalling and no further ado. Aside from the little bit of stalling that I am going to do, which is going to the business scrub, because I believe he has a bigger quiver for us, so let us take care of that. Okay, well, that guy is definitely back. Alright. Okay, you got me. Selling you arrows. Okay, no, never mind. It was just arrows. Never mind. My mistake. And yes, it appears that they do, in fact, respawn. But either way, I think I'm probably just going to skip ahead, because now this is area we've already trod, and we know exactly what's coming up. So I'm just going to get to the statues now to finish things up. Alrighty, here we have made it once more to the statues. So let's go ahead and make them happy, so that we will be able to get to exactly where we need to go. There we go. And finally, the first one, which we actually communed with. There we go. Now, all 3 of the gold kinstone pieces have been put properly in place. And we are able to move into the next area, which is the Wind Ruins. Okay. So, oh man, and we are already being ambushed by horrible, spiny guys. Okay. So, I guess that is very good then. So we actually made it through the entire Castor Wilds in one episode. That is pretty great. And let's just take a quick look at the map. Okay, yes, Wind Ruins. Okay, here we are. And we can see that the element is up there. And we can only assume it is the element of wind. So we shall head after that in the next episode. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And that is all. Come back next time as we advance closer and closer to the next element. Alright, so just a couple things I just realized going back I forgot to mention in the episode, or show off at least. So one thing is these bridges here. They're very interesting because they're designed specifically, at least I believe, so that you can just charge across them with the Pegasus boots like that. And that is just, I think that's a really neat little bit of design that you can sort of, you know, go diagonally, but still just charge along them, no problem. And then also, behind this statue dude here, there is additionally something else we missed. If we could get him to come down here and just, well, if we could shoot him properly. And one more should do it. Alrighty. He didn't drop any arrows. What the heck? Anyway, we also missed this chest up here, which I don't... Is this a kinstone piece? No, it isn't. There would be a little indicator. Okay, so it's not a kinstone piece. Oh, well, I mean, it has a kinstone piece. Okay. Oh, and now there's an ambush waiting for us. But yeah, it does contain a kinstone piece. And then, oh look, there's 2 red rupees, right? Wrong! It's 2 like, so they will suck the rupees out of us if we're not careful. But there we go, and then we get even more rupees, and we can cut up the grass for some shells and other nice little goodies. So just a couple things I forgot about in the Castor Wilds. Also, there's a rock that I didn't show that, you know, just one of the things that cuts down on, or makes new shortcuts in the area and stuff. And if I wasn't running into the wall, I'd be moving faster. But either way, that's essentially all of the Castor Wilds, or at least all that we can do in it for now. We will definitely come back here later, but next episode, like I said, going on, and that's all. So thank you for watching once again. Peahat appears on Mount Krenel, etc. These strange beasts hover on propeller-like leaves. You can pull them out of the sky with your gust jar.